Hey friends, this is Atif Opierval and welcome to the episode on Verasity. Now, before we start, there's been a lot of noise around Verasity this week, from new partnerships in the fine art sector to market-wide corrections, which is really shaking the crypto space. So in this video, I'll break down exactly what's going on with Verasity right now, why the price has been under pressure, and what could be upcoming next for the project. And by the way, everything I'm sharing today comes directly from verified and credible sources, especially including CoinMarketCap's official AI updates, CoinMarketCal, CoinCheckup, and Bitcoin.com, plus Veracity on official roadmap and announcements. And by the way, I've also cross-checked the community discussions from Reddit and crypto media outlets like our Crypto Talk to give you the clearest possible view of where Veracity stands as of October 2025. Now, if you remember in my previous video of Veracity, we talked about the massive token burns, real-world adoption, and proof-of-view ecosystem for setting up the foundation for Veracity's next big phase. Well, since then, a lot has happened. And this time, we have got something brand new developments that could completely redefine Veracity's trajectory going into the next quarter. Now, first start with the big picture, and that includes what's been happening in the wider crypto market. Especially Bitcoin's recent correction triggered massive liquidations across the board, and smaller altcoins like VRA were hit especially very hard. And by the way, this wasn't specific to Veracity fundamentals. Rather, it was a part of the broader sell-off after renewed global market tension. But while the crypto market pulled back, Veracity's development team continued to deliver on core updates, and that's where things get interesting. Now, according to CoinMarketCap's AI report, Veracity is now on the final phase of its proof-of-view PoV token migration, a long-awaited structural change that separates PoV tokens from the main VRA supply. And by the way, this move is designed to reduce confusion around the circulation and also to improve transparency and strengthen tokenomics stability for the long term. In fact, analysts from CoinMarketCap and CoinDesk describe this is a make or break for Veracity next market cycle. Now let's talk about the partnerships. And in just this week, Veracity officially confirmed its partnership with 10101 or 10101 Art, a fine art tokenization platform that uses Veracity's proof-of-view or PoV tech to verify digital ownership of physical artworks. This integration could help Veracity tap into the growing world of asset-backed NFTs and artwork, expanding far beyond gaming and ad tech. And yes, that's the same proof-of-view technology we discussed in my last video, and now it is being applied in completely new sectors. Despite these strong fundamentals, due to recent market factors, in fact, overall market factor, Veracity's price has faced pressure. And by the way, there are three more major reasons behind the dip. At number one, we have overall crypto sell-off following Bitcoin's decline. At number two, we have community uncertainty, and that is because of the timeline of the proof of work not the proof of work, POV token migration, the proof of view. At number three, we have a very, very major reason, and that is the token unlock fears. With many Reddit and Telegram discussions pointing to potential supply pressure if unlocks resume too quickly. Now, if we zoom out a bit more, then broader market factors are also in play, especially the recent US-China tariff tensions, ETF outflows, and the FED's hawkish policy signals have triggered a wider correction across risk assets, including crypto. When institutional funds start pulling out of major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, smaller altcoins like Veracity feel the impact first. That's exactly what we have seen in this week, especially in the last few hours. So it's a short-term correction rather than a project-specific collapse. Now, if we take a look at the live chart, and this is, by the way, a 7 days time frame chart, then here you can see that Veracity is breaking out different bullish bias moves. And after that, we are also watching very, very nice rallies as well. Like it broke out this falling wedge pattern, and we had a very, very nice rally. By the way, during this rally, we also broke out another falling wedge pattern, and this was from this low to this high, overall 655% rally. But still, it is not able to break out this very long-term down trend line resistance that was in fact found here in the month of October 2021. We got rejection here, then we broke out a channel, then we had another very nice pump, but the price and got rejected again by this downtrend line resistance. By the way, this time after the breakout from this channel, the price line went close to this downtrend line resistance, but could not hit this resistance, and now it is dropped down, and we have broken down a very significant support of $0.001 that has been previously acting as a resistance here and almost as a resistance here as well. And now after this breakdown, for example, if this weekly candlestick will be closed below this support, then it can again work as a strong resistance. By the way, it depends where this weekly candlestick will be closed. However, if we take a look at the next key support that is here from 33 to 0.0026 that had been previously acting as a support zone here, This time the price then moved very close to this support zone, but did not touch this support zone and recovered back. If we take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, then you can see that right now for the past few hours, almost for the past 12 hours, it is recovering back, and I'm expecting that soon it can make another attempt to break out this resistance zone. That starts from 0.001 and goes to 0.0012. But in order to start a very massive rally, we will still need to break out this downtrend and resistance, and there is a probability of another bigger down channel as well. If I place another parallel trend line here, then you can see that we had a bounce here, another bounce here, and now recently the price went very close to this support, and this has become the formation of a big and long-term down channel, and we need to break it out in order to continue this rally to the upside. However, once the price will be able to break out this very long-term multi-year space down trend line resistance, then technical target for this breakout will be here at the top of this channel. That will be somewhere between 8 cents to 10 cents. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis, and do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you. And you can find a link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.